Hi now friends, it's Miranda and welcome back to Corky's Wine and Nails. I do have a Corky running around. His name is Ryder and he likes to make a lot of noise during my videos. We have a little bit of wine today, and then the fun nail part of the video will be showing you how I use the Triple D Get Naked. This is a remover solution basically that you put on your nails, and it removes builder gel, dip, and polygel. So I'm going to remove polygel today. You can tell it's busted and crusty, and we need to revive this hand before we do any more dipping. So stay tuned if you want to see how I use this. All right, so this Triple D Get Naked is very, very simple to use. I'm just going to get a nice kind of healthy dollop, hopefully you can see, and I'm going to place it over the entire nail bed because I want it to start basically dissolving the polygel that I have on. And I usually wear builder gel, and I've removed my builder gel using this Get Naked product before with quite a bit of ease. It did take me probably like 4 rounds, so don't expect to get everything off in one coat. But I will be very, very honest with you all. I think that for the sake of my skin and the sake of my nails themselves, my actual natural nails, using this has been a game changer for me because I cannot stand soaking in acetone. And sometimes you really just want to do a complete refresh with your builder gel. Like in this situation, I have the polygel on, but which I guess is called Acrygel. I should probably start saying the right terminology. Sorry guys, Acrygel. So this Acrygel on, and I didn't do my prep very well. I was kind of in a rush when I was trying it out. So I skipped using my gel bond before I applied the Acrygel. And by doing that, then I had some spots that were lifting, and I just don't feel like going back in and like patching up spots. I'd rather just take this all off and start with a fresh set. So yep, this is kind of just simple, just putting it all around. I try to keep it on the nails and not my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin in any form or fashion, but you can kind of start seeing how it kind of starts bubbling up and crinkling up. And yeah, it's just like basically eating away in layers of that product, but it will not eat your like nail, like your natural nail. It's very crazy. Oh, look, that part's like starting to like fluff up, to flake off. Isn't that the craziest thing? So I'll probably do some speeding up or maybe some like jump cuts so that you guys can get a good idea of the process, but I don't want to make this, you know, video like every second of the removal. But yeah, so I'll probably kind of either just fast forward or check in and show you all how it's going. But so far, already getting layers coming up. And it kind of, it doesn't sting or burn or anything, but you can feel something's working. It's very interesting. So stay tuned, we're gonna keep doing this. Okay, so it's been about a minute. I'm gonna leave it on 1 more minute for a total of 2 minutes, and then I'll start using this tool to scrape off the first layer. All right, I think it's been about 2 minutes. Look how much it bubbled up and how you can really see areas that are like lifted. So now we're gonna do the scrapey part. Let me see, I got a little paper towel here that I can wipe my tool on. This tool comes with the purchase of Get Naked. It's bundled together. If you head to the tripleddivas.com site, I'll leave that in the description below. And see, look where it basically like took off a whole chunk of that product. And then I'm just gonna kind of scrape. Definitely gonna have to do more, but it's working. Ooh, look at that stuff coming off. Ooh, it's so satisfying. If anybody else likes things like, I don't know, like Dr. Pimple Popper Oh my gosh, I love that show. I think things like this are super satisfying to do. And you can see it's definitely clearing off a decent amount of product. Like I said, you will have to do likely a couple of rounds depending on how thick you keep your builder gel, you know, like kind of what your situation is. But I did notice too, I've used this a couple times now, which I wanted to make sure, you know, like if I had any tips or tricks, I don't know that I do necessarily, but maybe I do here, that I could share with you all and not just do only first impressions. Because my first impressions were, of course it worked, and it took a couple tries to get everything cleaned off of my nails. But what I did notice is I think the heat of my nail bed helps like expedite the removal, because I feel like on the tips that I have to do kind of a little extra. You'll see as we kind of move along. So I'm just gonna sit here and start scraping. But yeah, look, that's coming off good. And so I'm being firm and gentle. I'm not hurting myself. I don't know if it looks awkward on the camera, but I am also using my non-dominant hand to clean off this product on my dominant hand. So I'm probably super clumsy in general and probably look extra clumsy since I'm using my weaker hand. But ooh, I got like a lot off of the nail bed. That was fun. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. I'm gonna pause right here, and you might be like, Miranda, you're not even close to done. You are completely correct. I'm just gonna dust some of that off. And I'm gonna go ahead, and as I'm moving to the next nail, I'm gonna start letting it work again on the ones I just cleaned off, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna kind of like take a staggered approach after this first initial application. Then I'm just gonna load it back up with the product on the nails as I clear them, and then that way it's working while I'm cleaning the next nail. And that'll cut back down time, because basically instead of cleaning every nail and then making the application again and waiting, then once I get to this last nail, I can probably start cleaning off the next application. So I guess I did have a tip or trick to share you. You guys are all smarties, so you probably already knew that. That probably wasn't anything like news to you. And then this nail is actually shorter than the others, so it has a little bit of an extension on it that I put on the Polygel using the dual form. So this one's gonna look probably pretty ugly once I take off the product, because it's not gonna match her sister's. If you've seen some of my videos recently, I've been doing repairs to her and doing extensions and trying different products for extensions, but yeah, she betrayed me. She's a little traitor nail, and I had all my nails the same length. I was all happy, and she jumped ship, man, and decapitated herself. It was sad, sad day. But it is great that there's so many great products out there. So yeah, this Acrygel that I had used is also a Triple D product. And it worked great. Again, I didn't do a good job with my prep. I was being kind of lazy and doing shortcuts. So I'm just gonna take this off, and then I think I liked the Acrygel. I did, but I am kind of like a devoted Triple D builder gel kind of girl. So I really kind of miss it, and I want to go back. So I think I'm gonna go back to the builder gel. Maybe I'll keep flirting with the Acrygels, but I do want to go back to just regular clear builder gel. It's my true love. and it's what I'm really super comfortable with, and it's super easy to do fills and all that. All right, so I cleaned off a couple more nails, and I'm kind of not following my own tips and advice because I should have been adding more product to these nails as I was going, and I got all distracted talking to you all. Even though you're not talking back, I just get excited and I'm talking to you, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Wait, hold on. I got things I should be paying attention to. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning visitor, then you already know that I do goof things up on the regular, and I'm just an at-home dip powder and gels and nail product user. So definitely I don't do things perfect ever. Not once. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the thumb because I feel like it's been a couple minutes while I was doing the other nails, and start trying to get some more of this Acrygel. My husband took my little 3-year-old son on a golf cart ride, so I figured they'd be gone for about 20 minutes, and I was like, ooh, I need to get my nails situated, and I wanted to use this Get Naked to start a fresh coat of builder gel, and I was like, oh, that's probably perfect timing that I could get this video done to share with you all while they're on their little ride, on their little cruise, their guy cruise. We wanna go do guy things. Okay, so can you tell a pretty decent difference on how it's coming up? Ignore I have like old pink builder gel under this nail. I have not done any prep or cleanup. Sorry guys, that's probably gross, but that is real life over here in my house. Okay, gonna do another coat and let that keep working while I get the other ones done. My little 3-year-old son also has his soccer tonight. I wouldn't call it a game. He's 3, you know, so they don't really like play, but they just learn little techniques and kind of more about just like listening to the coach and listening to directions, and then they kind of do like towards the end where she'll split them up kind of into like little teams, and she'll be like, it's the Tigers versus the Sharks, and then they'll kick the ball and try to make a goal. But my son, he thinks wakeboarding is like life, and he has since he was like maybe 1.5 years old. He just is obsessed with pretending that he's wakeboarding, or like talking about wakeboarding, or watching wakeboarding videos and all this stuff. And so he will be out there on the field and just like running side to side, like in a straight line, but like horizontally, you know, like back and forth, side to side. And then he'll just like throw himself down, and I don't think any of the other parents like realize like what he's doing. I think they think he's like weird. But he's pretending that he's wakeboarding, like that he's like riding the waves side to side, and then that he's following in the water. So it's like, I'm his mom, I know what he's doing out there, and he's not paying attention to his coach. He's got wakeboarding, daydreaming on his brain. So I just think it's hilarious because I know that none of the other parents understand what the heck they're doing. So I'm gonna just keep moving along. Oh, here, let me go ahead and get some more on this middle nail. Oh, there's my little guy that just got back from the golf cart. I might just mute this for a little while then. Okay, load this guy up. Okay, now let's get started on this one. Lots is coming off on this time. That's great. But you might have noticed what I meant. Like, I think since my tips are colder, that the that the nail beds clear off faster because they get warmed up by my body heat. So I really like how this is not drying out my skin or my nail beds. Acetone completely wrecks my natural nails and my skin. Like they don't feel right for days until some of the natural oils start coming back, and they just like it just kind of like hurts the way it's like dries out and cracks my skin. And then my nails, my natural nails, end up being super bendy and weak and like prone to breaking more. And I have not had that experience with this. I know it takes I wouldn't say it takes longer to do than soaking off in acetone, because for me, if you're using a product like a builder gel, that already takes forever to try to soak off in acetone. So you're better off just filing down as much as you possibly can. And honestly, even with this product, I probably should have filed down like a lot. But I could have done that, I guess, hindsight for the video, but I also kind of just wanted to show you, like literally just starting with my full layer of builder gel, of Acrygel, what it would take to get it off. But yeah, you could definitely file this down like a lot, and then you would be probably not having to do as many coats as I am. But see, I feel like my natural nail still looks healthy. It's not weak. And so I don't mind taking the kind of the extra effort or the extra time, because I don't feel like I've damaged my nails at the end of the day with the removal process here. Okay, so don't be alarmed. That is the extension that I had on this nail. So that's why it looked like it wasn't dissolving as much, is because it was thicker at that tip. That was an extension. Okay, I'm gonna do probably just one more right there. I don't really need to put another layer on here, but I am just to make sure. All right, so I have the product removed. I'm actually gonna go clean up and then I will show you what they look like. Okay, so I hope you can see that everything is off of my nails. I'm going to shape them. I think I'm gonna just make them even with my middle. It's long enough now, and then, I don't know, they'll grow back fast. So I don't mind evening them all up, but I'll come back and show you the finished nails. Just a sec. All right, so this is shaped up a little bit. I'm not going to invest a lot of time into shaping right now because later on I'll be doing a builder gel overlay. And so I'll be like, you know, like doing a more precise shaping and everything that I trimmed down. And I think that my nails look super healthy. I just give them a little drink of Moonlit Dips lemon pound cake cuticle oil, and look how crazy this looks. Not to get off topic, but I get distracted easily. Look how fun that is. Okay, so that is a very high quality vanilla extract oil in the cuticle oil, and it smells so good. So it looks crazy, but it's like amazing. They have, I just got a bundle of 5 different scents from Moonlit Dips. Highly recommend. I've been enjoying all of them. They're so good. But back to my results with the Get Naked. If you saw, I had told you up front that it's going to take a couple rounds to do. But look how my nails are still strong. They feel good. And my skin is not irritated. Normally if I had soaked for 30 minutes or 45 minutes in acetone trying to get off builder gel or Acrygel, then I would be absolutely miserable, and like nothing's wrong with my skin. So, and nothing's wrong with my nail bed, besides like me doing like drilling and stuff, like over filing. Then they are happy and healthy, and I would definitely recommend getting the Get Naked. It comes with a little tool, and it's my new favorite thing. Normally I will do anything at all costs to avoid acetone, and then I just keep builder gel on forever. And then now I have an option that I can easily get off my builder gel or the Acrygel and have fast results. It does work on dip powder and gel polish too, but the Acrygel is probably tougher to get off. So I wanted to show you something that's like, you know, really like gonna make you, you know, do some work to show you that it really is effective. So I hope you understand. And then next time that I do this, I will be sure to really file down to a super thin coat and then start doing the process just to make things a little bit speedier. But yep, it took off that whole layer and worked really well. But thanks so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I love all the comments that you leave me. You're so sweet. Like, I really have the kindest friends, the kindest nail friends in the community, and you guys really make my day. So please like and subscribe if you want to hang out more. You can follow me on Instagram. It's also at Corgie's Wine and Nails, and you can see all of my nail looks there if you like. But I always appreciate you hanging out, and love you, nail friends. Bye.